Last time on Rise of the Runelords, or Return of the Runelords. That's what we're playing. So yeah, you guys, so far, you had your market day in the first session, where in the middle of a conflict that was brewing between some Horned Fangs and some road keepers, you guys stepped in, and right at the point of climax, Sir Roderick himself appeared in his ghost form and screamed about his cove being, all fucked up and shit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Y'all y'all have investigated so far a little bit into the murders of I think it was 5 Horned Fang members in the middle of the town market in the middle of the night earlier last week. I can't remember what all leads y'all have gotten, what all y'all have uncovered, but if you've been taking good notes, you should be able to tell me what y'all have done. Let's see. You did find Kine Fromperton, who told you about he saw Order of the Resplendence.
Is that Zonza making all that noise? I'm sorry, man. It's very distracting.
It's not me. I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting
The
there.
sound. Since I can't hear it, it's probably me.
It might be you.
Does it sound like just scraping?
Yes.
That would be my hoodie against my microphone. Sorry. Carry on.
I was trying to figure out who it was, and I've muted a few people, so you might want to unmute yourselves because I can't do it.
I'm here. Go. Keep going.
All right. Anyways, you talked to Kine Fromperton, a poor, seemingly abused child, who told you about, he saw Order of the Resplendence robes. He couldn't identify any people. You've met with the kindly museum curator who has essentially been your benefactor so far. He's tasked you with uncovering information about the murders of the Horned Fangs, and inspecting Roderick's wreck, his old house, and putting his spirit at ease. Excuse me. This morning, as in the last session, it was found that Kine Fromperton's father has been murdered in his sleep. Well, not in his sleep. He did put up a fight, but in the middle of the night, Kine Fromperton's father was murdered. There are no leads as of yet. All you know is that there is a piercing wound in his gut, presumably from a sword. You saw some claw marks on the body and found some hair at the scene. You have now reported, I believe, to Talim School. Yeah, to Talim School, to leave a message for Bellman so that he can find y'all, because he got drunk the other night and overslept and missed your meeting at the tavern. So when you got there, you ran into the museum curator.
With my new girlfriend.
Yeah, with your new girlfriend. When you got there, you saw the museum curator was frantically, gesticulating at the assistant teacher, and he was, freaking out, and confirmed to y'all, or y'all told your story to him, told him about the information y'all learned about the attack, and he said that it confirms his fears that a ancient weapon called Barraquette, a sword of pride, has been found and seems to be being used by someone in town. And he decided that he wanted to clear some things up and come clean to the party. And he stood up and said, yes. I'm sorry, but I must introduce myself again for the first time. And he extends his hands out. He says, I am Cornelius Cordova. And I'm afraid that this situation is much more serious than I had initially believed. Jesus, how do I zoom out? There we go. And old Sir Roderick is possibly more disgruntled, is disgruntled over more than a simple gang skirmish. It seems there's a deeper connection between the many events here in town lately and the murders in the market and that of Mr. Frumperton. The increased activity of the road keepers, the goblins edging closer to town, farmers going missing, the appearance of Sir Roderick. I have seen a similar pattern of events play out in the past, or rather the future. You see, I'm a bit of a wanderer myself, and somewhat lost, you see. I come, and this may be hard for you to believe, Talim, with your learned mind, but I must ask you to open your mind to some possibilities. I come from some 160 or so years in the future. In my time, the Runelords of old have returned to power and have enslaved most all of Galarian. All who stood against them were slaughtered, and so the resistance was forced underground. Over time, we learned of a key event, a ritual that was performed by a giant sorcerer that was supposed to be a vital moment in the Runelord's return. Our bravest adventurers sought a magical item known as the Scepter of Ages, which I was then able to manipulate with our technology and transport myself and a team back to the site and date of the ritual to try and stop it before it started. But it seems the gods had other plans. My party was scattered through time. Only some few of them arrived when and where they were meant to, my father among them. And some others arrived early and managed to make it to the battle, aged decades. In all, 11 warriors rushed into the stronghold. But the sorcerer was ready. Somehow he had prepared for their arrival, and all but one were killed in the ensuing ambush. Since that time, things have been happening at a pace that doesn't fit with the historical record of my time. Rune wells have been activating early, in some cases stirring years earlier than they were supposed to. And when a rune well activates, it acts as a kind of poison, which drives the sentient beings around it to do things they otherwise wouldn't do, to commit acts of violence or theft against loved ones, or to lash out publicly. As the poison seeps deeper into the consciousness of the public, and their sins in turn feed the power of the rune well in a sort of a feedback loop. As the rune well gains more power, it can be used to summon terrible beasts, or even funnel power back to the Runelords themselves and aid in their reawakening. And if I'm correct, and a rune well is active somewhere near this town, then there must be someone controlling it. I believe that Sir Roderick is not warning us of a gang squabble, but of a dark sorcerer rising from the depths to swallow his town whole. To weaken the rune well, you must put an end to the discord in town. The road keepers, the frogs, the goblins, the increasing disturbances at Roderick's wreck. You must try to bring a sense of calm back to the cove, to strangle the trickle of power feeding the well. I expect along the way you'll probably need to go find the ruins that Sir Roderick discovered. If this is where he found Baraket, then there are surely some answers to be found there as well. Sir Roderick was an expert map maker. You may find something in his home that will lead you to the vault. Additionally, there are some of his maps that have been moved to Town Hall for preservation. But I believe that time is now of the utmost importance. Anybody there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just see Talim like stroking his chin and just
There we go.
squinting really hard.
You're gonna see Raish looking up, kind of like side-eyeing Talim, and he's gonna start stroking his chin and looking really hard.
He goes to say something else, but you hear, a shout coming from a good, 100 or so feet away. If you don't stop kicking, I'ma kick you back. You turn to
This is
see.
not the time.
You turn to see one of the town guard approaching, dragging, half carrying a young 15-year-old boy. He should look somewhat familiar to Talim and Dahor because he's recently aged out of the orphanage. Casey, why don't you tell them what they're seeing?
You see a 15-year-old boy, so imagine what you were like 15 years old. He has black hair, green eyes, and he's fighting with the guard. He's played by this guy. If you give me a second, I'll drop it into, what is this called? Into Roll20. Why isn't it taking my drop? But anyway, it's the guy, if you remember him, he played in Disenchanted as, Cruella DeVille's son. He played on Jesse, Brandon something. I can't remember his name right now. But anyway, yeah. So he's about 5'9", not medium build, thin build, black hair.
Then the guard he comes up
Like,
to the group.
is he human?
Yeah, he's human.
Okay, because none of us are, so I wanted to know.
The guard comes up to the group, and he looks at Dahor. Yeah, he's got the boy in one hand and a small bundle of gear in the other, a bow and arrow and some various other things. He says, "What one of yours nicking some stuff from the market? He was with some others, but they ran when I called to." And he lets go and pushes him towards you and says, "I thought it'd be best if you had it. This one ends up with a record."
No. Dahor's gonna just look at him very sternly, crack his knuckles, storm up to him, grab him by the head, kind of pull him in close and like, just play along. And then he's going to start screaming out, "You little shit, what are you doing this time? I'm going to beat the living hell out of you again. Get over there this minute." And I'll toss him towards the other group. I'll walk over towards the guard. "What did he try and take this time?"
"Oh, it was some jewels and this magic bracelet that old woman with the Smith had. But they've been moving around and taking little bits all day. Someone reported them, and seems like his friends ran off and left him holding the merchandise."
"You wouldn't happen to know who the friends are?" And he'll glance over at the kid.
"Never seen them. Not from here."
"So if I crack knuckles, square him up, he'll be good?"
"You teach him how to behave like a proper young man. Keep him from doing bad things in my market. It will be fine. But if I catch him again, he's gonna spend a week in the jail."
"Consider it done."
So he looks over at the guard. "Just give me my stuff."
He looks at you and he hands it to Dahor and says, "Make sure you keep an eye on him." And he stomps off.
Dahor's gonna look at the kid, sigh, just throw it at his feet, and be like, "I thought you weren't gonna get into this crap again."
I thought I taught him how not to get caught.
You didn't teach me anything. You just sit at your desk all day. And what do you mean, whore? All you do is watch after little kids. You kick me straight out. Straight out. Nothing, no place to go. You just left me.
Did you get any of the jewels?
No, the stupid big ass guard took them all. I wanted that bracelet.
What was so important about the bracelet?
It looked fancy. Duh.
You heard the guard. It was magical.
Good point.
Do you not see the cool engravings on it?
I didn't bother.
How do you not notice?
Because he's a stupid half-orc.
All the meanwhile,
The other
Stop
half.
goes over all happy and go lucky next to him.
And I just like petting. I'm petting him like crazy and he's happy. We're doing belly rubs.
I'm just gonna look at Stop and be like, traitor.
At least he's consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you that happy dog look where he turns his head over backwards at you and his tongue just flops over the top of his face. Yep. Happy dog.
Actually, Dahor. So we have some things that are coming up here very shortly that we need to go do. And I think maybe we could use our young errant pupils' habits to our advantage.
Well, he'd definitely come in handy. That is, if he'll listen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like you listen.
You know
Okay.
damn well I don't listen.
I see where he gets it.
Guilty as charged.
So, go ahead, sorry.
Spare
really
me.
like this
What's the
stooges
character?
dynamic
What's the kid's
between
name
you
again?
guys.
Yeah, what was the kid's
Xavier.
name again?
Oh, his name is Xavier. But you can most people know him by X, but you can call him Xavier.
Yeah, I probably would call him X.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah. The
Does he have another name?
No, just Xavier. And
Xavier.
His
I was
nickname is X.
hoping he had like a proper name that had something that irritated him, which is probably what I would call him.
Just the sound of your voice irritates him, just so you know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he's eaten much of my chalk during class.
oh yeah,
Actually, he might have
Talim
been one
has
of your
a,
smartest students.
oh, yeah, but Talim has his affinity for chunking pieces of chalk to students and you back talk him. So probably have been the recipient of that a couple times.
He's probably the one that started it.
I'm still right
for a
here,
while.
guys. I'm still right here.
Yeah, Cordova, is like, I'm also still right here. Fate of the world and all that.
Yeah, we're recruiting a youngling. So, speaking of end of the world or not, we still got to go do some stuff to save our town currently. So
Yes.
it doesn't
And,
really change what we need to do. It just makes it a bit more.
So as y'all are talking, he starts to inch away.
Get back here.
I don't want to be stuck with you all day. Look, just let me go. Get out of your hair.
Nah, it sounds like if you get away, it's going to be much more of a headache for me.
I say let him
Besides-
go. I say let him go because if we find anything about
I
him, I do not want to be splitting this any more than we already are.
I'll tell you what.
And he looks
You
at
do
you,
us some
and he's like,
service.
a talking rat.
A talking human.
today.
Okay.
So, do you want an honest job today, X?
I have no choice. If I go back into town, the guards will arrest me. If I have no choice, so let's just go.
Well, I'm giving you the choice to do it willingly and make money.
Okay. How much money?
It depends on how much we find.
We don't know yet.
You pay him
Always
out of
empty.
your cuts.
Always empty promises.
You pay him out of your
I'm
cuts.
not making a promise. I'm saying if we find stuff, you'll get a share.
He just like shakes his head and he has nothing to say. He has no choice.
I'll give you a gold right now.
3 gold.
1 gold, lunch and dinner.
How about a room at an inn? 1 gold, lunch and dinner, and a room at an inn, and my first ale.
That's on Dahor.
Cheap bastard. Okay, you
I
gotta
get
go.
the gold, the meal, and the meals, that is, and Dahor handles the other stuff. I'm not going into a tavern or an inn with a kid.
Dahor looks at his bag and opens up to see how much money he's got. He's kind of, I think there might be enough. Oh, and puts it away.
I'll pay for it, but I'm not buying it. If you get my drift,
Okay,
I'm
he's ready.
30. He's 15. That doesn't look well.
I always forget how long-winded elves are. Can we just go?
Yes. We have many things to do.
Sounds great.
Um,
Where are we
I think I might like Mickey Mouse. Or the mouse.
I think it'd be fair to say that this banter has gone on long enough that maybe Bellman is awake and moving through town trying to find everybody. Remarkably not hungover because he's an angel.
Yes.
Oh, the highlight of my day has arrived.
God. So these guys are out of school, and I'm like coming towards town from the museum.
He even sounds hungover.
My
That's just bad.
my
That's rude.
my belt is still like unbuckled, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm like doing my belt and stuff. It's like, have you seen my friend? This guy kind of looks like Snape. There's
Oh no.
the Rat
He
Man,
called friend.
Master Splinter.
Yeah.
Master Splinter.
I was just wondering if you guys seen anybody. I'm asking pedestrians.
So X, this is who's going to be buying your ale.
He looks like he could buy all of our ale with his gold skin.
If he doesn't,
True.
If I cut you and take your skin, can I buy stuff with it?
I like
me. If you cut me, I'll have to not be nice to you, little boy.
I might like that.
Why are
What
you taking?
just happened?
Is this like taking your kid to hobby day or something? Why is this guy with you?
Little
this guy
shit
such
can
a-
never learn, so I'm stuck with him.
Why is this guy such a
bet
dick?
You'd like it if I did that.
So, where are y'all going to go first? What is the first thing y'all want to try and tackle?
what direction would you say that the his old house is there, Cavendish?
I'm sorry. Would say that again.
What direction would you say that the ghost's old abode is?
I believe it's on the northwest side of town. Definitely north of town. It's just outside of town.
Let's go. We have a haunted mansion to explore. We should go there.
Sounds great.
Whose children is having super adventure?
That was mine.
Casey.
I forgot to put myself on mute. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Tokens. Like move here. Hold on, I gotta.
So I'm assuming we're walking.
Copy. Yes. All right. So you
Um,
guys start walking.
Look, while we start walking, I get close to Dahor. I didn't steal anything. I was just a watch.
Well, I'm glad you're owning up to what you said. Will you quit stealing from now on? If you really need money and help, you know to come back. The other kids did like you after all.
Did they know?
They didn't show it, but I mean, they didn't run in terror now, did they?
I guess not.
They like the whore.
Yeah, they can stomach me.
That's because they give him he gets a cow every now and then.
A cow.
You're
That's
not
true.
wrong.
He feeds them sometimes, so they like it.
Yeah, but every now and again, I put my hand out and they bite me.
So,
Well, they learned that from your wolf.
Mhm.
you guys make your way a little north of town. You're walking along this trail, and you see something obstructing the path up ahead. You need some perception checks, please.
Yes. Yay. 20 for Xavier.
14.
Oh, come on, my stupid thing. 1 second.
No, perception. My favorite role.
All right, try that.
21's the highest.
I got a 19.
Holy shit. I rolled good on perception.
All
He
right.
rolls a 12.
That's my best roll yet.
So you guys see up ahead, in the middle of the path, there's a bit of a bloody scene. There, you see 2 horses laying, long ways across the path, blocking the flow of traffic, completely ripped open from stern to butthole, whatever. You can make out the sight of a single dismembered human body, laying amongst the horse parts.
No. Gracia's going to approach cautiously towards the human body.
Are we still in town and see this?
This is north of town on a trail.
Okay.
So move yourselves to where you're moving.
We can't because you didn't change the map.
I didn't change the map.
On my
Nope.
screen.
It didn't change.
Oh, that's better. Racia's just going to start approaching cautiously towards these, like right up here.
All right, stop. Make another perception check.
21.
You see. Hey, are you moving stealthily?
I mean, as stealthily as I can for the middle of the day down the middle of a trail.
Roll a stealth check if you would.
It's 21.
You see 2 goblins. They are partially off the trail, well off the trail. They seem to be trying to hide. One of them hiding over here on the far side of this hill, and one hiding in this outcropping.
Where's everybody else at? Are they following me?
I mean, you look like you're kind of being sneaky. I didn't want to dampen your style.
Okay.
Can you give us a signal that it's clear?
No. But I am going to turn around and walk back towards you.
All right. As you turn around, you are
Oh, fuck. What is that thing?
That is not a goblin.
something.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you.
Something snaps out from the bushes beside you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The rat's gonna get killed first round.
Nah, it won't be that easy.
That is a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. All right.
Phew.
Second one attacks from the other side of the road. That one's worse. That one's a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. All right.
Ah, we got fucking goblins and snakes.
Roll for initiative.
Ba-ba-ba. 16.
My dumbass forgot to do this ahead of time again. All right.
Also, I can't move the dog. And also, I didn't see a sheet.
Oops.
I'm just gonna.
Reconnected.
The sheet should be there.
out.
It is not listed under the character sheets.
Ow. What's that?
Yeah, what's that?
Josh in a study again?
Huh?
Oh, it's not that Josh. It must be a different Josh.
What?
You're making
Am I
a lot of
making a-
noise.
Hang on.
So
So the typing in the Jeremy silence sounds like he didn't prepare the snakes.
no, it sounds like I forgot to roll initiative for these guys, and I have to put that into the form first.
All right.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I'm just saying I
Okay.
really like this guy's initiative.
Nice.
Nice, man.
19 to initiative for Talim.
Better do something good with
race.
your fucking mission. Mine is 15.
Dahor is a 16. Bellman, what's yours?
Those guys had 10-foot reach to try to attack me from the north and south.
Give me a second. Sorry.
Yes.
Fuck those guys.
Those are big fucking snakes.
Gonna be dead snakes in a minute.
Oh, definitely
Those
dead snakes.
Those are big fucking boots.
Bellman, I need you to roll initiativo, please.
16.
16.
Hey, what's with the picture?
All right.
Picture.
Oh,
In our Skype call.
that's why. Edit. In all players. Edit about all players. Type limits. There we go. It's there now. Gosh.
Okay.
All
Give me a second.
right. So yes, those guys could hit you from that distance.
Okay, fair. Give them some colors and let's do this.
All right. So that was, we'll call that the surprise round. That's what it was. There we go. All right. So top of the initiative order, Goblin Red is going to 5, 15. He's going to rush in on you 15 feet and swing at you with his short sword. Natural 1.
Ha! I reach out and
Followed by
slap him in the face while he's doing that.
Oh shoot. Kelly cleaned my desk and put my fumble card somewhere.
Is he
Oh,
named?
he doesn't get a
Yeah.
get a fumble card. He's not named. So yeah, he just misses.
Okay.
All right. And that is his turn. And let's see. You make a perception check after this, but a arrow comes flying out of the brush on a 20 to hit.
Hit who?
That's it. Raish, the one that's at the front of the line.
Yeah, it is.
All right, he deals 2 points of piercing damage to you. Did you make your perception check?
Yeah, I'm
again?
gonna make that right now to find out where he's at. What's that perception?
It's a high one.
21.
Not success.
Fuck that guy.
All right. Xavier.
Okay. What can I roll on the snakes? Like, if I want some information. Local,
Knowledge,
nature.
Knowledge,
Nature?
local. Yeah, either one.
Either one.
Y'all,
Okay.
y'all always
I'm
trying to
gonna,
roll some knowledge. These are some CR3 snakes, man. Shoot the damn thing.
I'm gonna roll local.
You can't do
For
nothing
nine-
special if it's got a
for
weakness.
19.
Just kill it.
These are goblin snakes.
Can you give me any more information?
You know that they have a noxious poison attack that they do. It's called Goblin Breath.
Okay.
To say, yeah, it's a noxious stink that they can release through their mouth that can sicken you for a period of time.
Okay. So, Xavier draws up his bow. I'm turning on point blank shot.
Are you within 30 feet? I'm sure you
I
are.
should be.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, right at 30 feet.
And as he pulls up his bow, he's talking out loud in himself. You can do this: steady your hand, draw back, let go, which should start his inspire courage.
Okay.
So everybody gets a +1 to attack, +1 to damage if you're in 30 feet of me, and that is his round.
Okay, so you aim and inspire courage.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, Goblin Blue is going to 5.
Does he actually shoot, or does it take time to shoot?
No, I forgot that bardic performance. Your first acting on it is a standard action.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Goblin Blue is going to run out into the middle of the pile of bodies, and he's going to try and shoot through melee combat at Raish. Because again, Raish is the close one. Shit, that's a miss.
Yeah,
And that is the end of his turn.
More like,
Talib-
ha, that's a miss.
I like to hit sometimes too. It's fun.
well,
Josh.
Raish is small, so like it's hard for him to get
It
hit
is.
sometimes.
It's that small bonus to your AC that sucks.
10,
I love it.
15, 20.
There's a measurement tool on here if you're trying to figure out where you are.
If you look at this thing that looks like a sideways power button, it's a measurement tool.
And just remember, if you
Okay.
stay within 30 feet of me, you still get inspired courage, which is +1 on attack, +1 on damage.
Okay, so how do I use that measurement tool? What button is it?
It's
You
the
see the
fourth
eyeball
one down.
on the left side of your screen?
Oh, it's
Right
on this
above
side.
the eyeball.
Yeah, it's on the left
Yeah,
side.
it's
It's the
it's
fourth one down.
toolbar. It's the and
Snap
then
to
there's
center.
snap to yep. Cool.
And click, just
I want
left click
snap.
and then drag it
Okay,
around. Well, left
50.
click, but you're on a Mac. I don't know. Click and then drag it around.
Now it's lagging. Or not.
All right. So yeah, but you moved 30 feet. You did. Or
And
you
you're
moved
still-
the wrong character.
No, I was right. That's me. I was right behind Xavier in initiative and position. Okay, however y'all are using that, it's not working for me.
Okay, you're still good, dude. You're within
Yeah.
range.
Yeah,
and
you're fine. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Um,
something.
You see me whip up my hand, and it looks like a sword just comes out of my arm and flies towards the snake above Raish.
Blue snake.
Okay.
Now, how exactly do I use my ranged sword attack again? It's my Hand of the Apprentice sword bond thing. Haven't actually used it yet, so where is it in my abilities? Because I thought I used intellect on my attack bonus for that one.
Let me go to it. Hand of the Apprentice. Alright, you can cause your melee weapon to fly from your grasp and strike a foe before instantly returning to you as a standard action. Okay, so did you draw your, like, what's your base attack bonus? Your base attack bonus is 0. So the thing is, for you to move and draw your weapon, you have to take 2 move actions during this turn.
Would we not all have to run our weapons when we saw the horses?
Also,
But okay.
Raish,
My
something
weapon's
just
not.
occurred to me. What's your flat-footed initiative? Not your full initiative. What's your flat-footed initiative? Because you haven't acted in combat yet.
My flat-footed AC?
Yes. I mean, flat-footed AC. Yeah, flat-footed AC. I don't know why I said initiative.
I don't know. It says 15 on here.
15. So,
So you would have
Go
hit me
ahead.
with that first one.
yeah, go ahead and just take an additional 3 points of damage.
Sweet.
Okay.
So Jeremy, my
Yes.
sword isn't being drawn because it's concealed in my arm, literally.
Okay.
And I was under the understanding that it was a free action for it to come out of my arm.
Possibly. Possibly. I don't know. I mean, you're probably right. I'm just not finding it. Arcane Bond, Longsword. But yeah, there we go. We'll just we'll save that. That works. So you unsheath it from your
Like it literally comes out of my arm.
Yeah.
And am I using my intellect for the attack bonus or just a normal melee? Pretty sure it was supposed to be intellect because of the sword binder.
Sorry, forgot to look at that.
It's my first time using it too.
No, you make a single melee attack. Is what it is. Is what I see here. So you would make the attack at +2 for 1d8 +2. The intellect probably comes in at a later level. $17. You hit him
On the blue snake.
on the blue snake for 5 points of damage. All right. He writhes a little bit. You got him pretty good. That's a decent chunk of his overall hit points. Okay. Next, Dahor, you and Stahop have your turn.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, my thing's being a little buggy. By the way, I can't move stop right now. I don't have privilege. Okay. So I can move 30 feet, so I'm gonna move myself close to the snake within my 30 feet. Still within my 10-foot range. So I'm going to try and whack him with my hammer in, what is it, fortress mode, I think it is? Yeah, that's the one where I can still do the 10-foot reach, right? Or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then also at the same time, I'm going to have, basically order Stop to come over here and attack the snake.
All right.
My hope is to put him like right there.
All right. You should be able to move him now. I moved him for you though.
Nope, I can't highlight him.
It's weird.
Okay. So anyways, my hammer mode is in fortress, so do a fortress swing. Oh, there we go. 17.
All right. So 17, 10 points of damage. You smash this snake flat. Boom. It doesn't even get a response. You just smash it, crush its skeleton.
Okay.
Do it
Now,
again.
now since he died before Stop go, can I get Stop to continue on to the goblin instead?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So then he'll, jump over the dead body, since he's got a movement of 50 foot. And then he will try and bite at said goblin. If I can pull up the right sheet. Excuse me. Sorry, my computer's being super slow right now. Something weird's running.
18 for 6 points of damage.
Nice, dude.
Jesus.
Take him out.
Let me double check. Yeah, that is that hits, and you Stop just rips into him so hard that this goblin is standing here, staggered, nearly disabled, bleeding profusely from all orifices.
Ray's just gonna look back at Dora and be like, "That's the second time you've come to my defense.
Velvet,
I see you."
Again, the elfish chopped liver.
Someone's gonna come up a little bit. Actually, I can't do that.
Bellman's gonna have a drink.
25. Bowman's gonna stand here in the shade and like looking at all the just chaos that's happening, and just have a sip. It's like, good job, guys. Good job.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, let me see if I
Wow.
let's see if I have inspired courage still. Oh, I do. I'm very, very, very proud of all of you.
Is this supposed to inspire courage?
8. Hold on.
Yep, you're in range.
all right.
And yeah, I don't think I can do anything else really. Congratulations, that's my turn.
Does anything you did have an effect on anything?
No, just effect on
That's
myself.
more
You
true.
I think that I'm
You
actually
couldn't
doing
double
something.
move closer to the combat?
See, I'm not into the snake. That's not something I want to be a part of. And then, I might end up, stabbing up this goblin, and not letting you guys have any fun. So, I'm just gonna stand back.
I'm halfway to dead, you fool.
All
right.
Come on, you're okay.
Speaking of the one that's half dead, it's your turn, Raish.
No fighty, no drinky.
Well, I need you to determine whether or not my weapon's drawn before you take my turn.
I mean, you didn't say. What did say
Right.
you have to draw your weapon?
We didn't say. But it's your call, boss. Anybody approaching a crime scene
Would be
probably
drawn
draw their
if
weapon.
you. Yeah.
Especially
Hold
when
on.
you follow the gospel.
Blade.
I'm gonna make it fair to you. Roll a D100.
What? I'm sorry, couldn't hear you.
Yeah, 50 and above, you're good.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to take a 5-foot step back and draw my weapon.
All right. Is that it?
All right.
I can't do anything else.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you took a 5-foot step and drew your weapon as part of a move action. You can make
I can't draw my weapon during a move action, can I? Wait, do you have a base attack bonus of 1 to do that?
yes, don't you?
Oh, yeah, okay.
If you have a B of 1, it's a free action to draw.
Okay, I'll take a 5-foot step and shoot the snake. And that would be this one.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
What are you shooting?
Yes.
The only one that's alive, man. Snake.
11 misses.
Of course. Well, fun fact: this would be the first time that anybody in this party has probably ever heard a gun fire.
He pulls out this this unfamiliar looking device in his hand, and you hear a loud crack. Yeah, the doggy. You hear a loud crack that splits through the air and probably hurts most of your ears. You'd be a little disoriented, and your ears would be ringing from the first time you ever heard a gunshot. So, all right, so
Knowledge engineering.
You with a 20, you definitely know. You're like, that's a fucking gun.
I've heard of
With a
this.
6, you're like, I think that's a hammer. I think it's just like a special air hammer.
It's a thunder stick.
Boom, yeah. It's my boomstick.
Oh Jesus.
Shop smart. Shop S-smart.
Ray smart.
All right. So let's see, where are we at? We've got Jesus, dog, stop barking.
Yeah.
We've got
Stop.
a disabled goblin sitting at 0. Goblin.
Yeah, I had a
snack.
+1 to that attack. 12 didn't hit him, right?
12 didn't hit him. No.
Okay.
Sorry.
I completely forgot about the +1.
You didn't need it.
Yeah, I know.
Ta-da.
But you're also
I've
getting
turned
in
a
on
new
damage
leaf
too,
on
guys.
rolling.
All right. So
So I actually dealt 7 damage.
Good night, baby.
Goblin Snick is going to move 5, 10, and he is going to lunge out at Talim with a bite.
Oh boy.
Ooh, that is a 17 to hit, sir.
Yeah, you didn't need that much.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And he deals 5 points of damage.
Motherfucker.
All right.
Ow.
We still have other fucking goblins shooting at us from the distance, too.
Yeah, moving around to the top of round 2. Goblin Red. Sitting here, disabled. He is going to turn and attack with an 8 on stop. So that is a terrible miss. And as he follows through, he is going to collapse flat onto his face as he lost that 1 extra hit point from performing an action.
I don't
let's
edit
say,
my hit points.
Dahor, Raish, and I guess and Stop and Talim can all make a perception check.
All right.
Ah, God, I'm like shit tonight.
All right.
Hang on.
He's going to look back out and aim at. I'm going to roll a d4 to see who to aim at. Yeah.
Come on, Mouse Man.
Hang on. I'm
How do
gonna
I edit my
do
hit
my
points on here?
perception here in a second.
To erase. All right. How do you do what?
How do I make my hit points move?
Oh. You can just do it on
Fucking
your
Christ,
character sheet.
perception.
Just
If you-
subtract from your current hit points.
How many hit points do you have? 7?
No, 2.
You have 2 left out of 7.
Oh, there it
What's
is.
this?
All right. Boom.
What are we doing?
Ooh. 23 to hit,
Yeah,
sir.
it hits.
For 1d4 damage, just 3 damage to you.
Cool.
All right, and he pops back in.
Okay, there's my perception finally. My computer's
Perception.
Can you put
17.
X's on the guys who are dead?
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Devin,
Yeah,
will you
no.
put mine on? My 12 hit points that I haven't used because
Yeah,
I'm
we'll definitely put yours on.
smart.
Sir, I'm gonna stand in
Very
the
smart.
shade over here.
Drinking my cocktail.
All right, so yeah, the one that's dead. All right.
The blue snake is dead.
Oh yeah, Blue Snake is dead. That's a good point. He's been dead for so long, I forgot about him. All right. Where are we at? Goblin unseen just attacked, and nobody could see him. Xavier, if you run in a little closer, I'll let you take a perception check too, unless you want to continue to attack from back there, which is absolutely fine. You're on mute, probably.
Okay. Who's next in initiative? Is it me or Josh?
I'm sorry. I can't move my character. Can you give me movement so I can move him?
Yeah. It's weird. It's can be determined by character settings. Ping where you wanted to move to, and I'll move him for you because you should be able to move him.
It was my stupidity. I had the thing on. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to I'm going to step up right here next to Raish, and I'm going to put my hand on Man, this is hard. I'm going to put my hand on Talim because I know him, and I am going to cast Cure Light.
All right.
Cure Light. I click the button. There it goes. So he gets 8 points of healing.
8 points of healing. Dang. So you can't go over your maximum, but that does take you back up to your full 7.
And then also as my action, I look at everybody. I was like, we have 2 down, 1 more to go.
Make a perception check. Since
Okay,
you
let me
stepped
get
up right after
back
Raish
to
got
that.
hit.
I see, buddy. Perception 12.
Nobody's gonna see this guy.
So yeah, it's
I
Goblin
didn't see him
Snake
with the
dead.
17.
Halim is next.
Talim is on mute.
It happens.
Yes, I am. All right. So what I'm gonna do, let me use the right tool here. Boop. I'm gonna accept that gracious healing. I'm going to take a 5-foot step back, use a swift action for Arcane Strike, which is going to give me, for 1 round, my weapon deals +1 damage and is treated as magic. And then I'm going to use my sword strike on. Actually, wait a minute. Let me double check something. Sorry.
You didn't have to flip a step for that.
I don't. Yeah. Also, Josh, on your roll, remember to add 1 to your attack roll and then 1 to your damage roll.
Sweet.
On top of whatever bonus you gave yourself.
Yeah. So that right there, making that sword strike on that goblin.
Okay. So 30 feet. Make a melee attack.
Here, getting there. I gotta switch to the right page of my character sheet. Boop, and then add +1 to whatever that is, with +1 to damage. Really?
Roll the attack.
Natural 1, man.
Please, sir. You need to see if you confirm the fumble.
God damn it. I hate fucking dice games.
Ooh. All right. The first confirmed fumble of the AP. So let's see. That is a slashing weapon.
It's not even in my hands, and I fumbled it. That's great. I fumbled on a spell-like ability. Cool.
That's the way it goes, man.
Well, when you
I
tried
didn't think you
tried
could.
to launch it, you kind of swung it wrong and caught your own arm with your sword. You hit yourself with the wrong end. You take 1d6 points of slashing damage and 1 point of persistent bleed, which will be healed when you get magical healing.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
But you see, I use my arcane strike. He's got his buff up. I'm probably about to kill myself.
Ooh, yeah. You're back down to 2 hit points, and you will take 1
No,
point of
that's
bleed on your
+2.
next turn.
I'm at 0. +1
No,
from
no.
Xavier, +1 from me.
No. You're not at 0 because the crits or the fumble says you take 1d6, not 1d6 plus your modifiers. This takes 1d6. So
Okay.
yeah.
The crit overrides your damage.
Yep. That kind of keeps crits from, or it keeps fumbles from being like kill you fumbles.
Low level, it just really hurts.
But you do have bleed damage, so you'll be dead in a couple rounds.
Yeah. So on your next turn, you will take 1 point of bleed damage.
If
and
only
then
we had a
you take-
paladin.
Yeah.
If only we had a paladin that would do something.
Doesn't Cure Light Wounds heal that?
Yes,
It doesn't stop bleeding.
it does indeed. But in the meantime, it is DeHorse and Stop's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna yell at Stop, go get the goblin, and then I'm gonna laugh, look at Talim, who just maimed himself, and I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
All right. So, 1 point of healing. But
Really?
yeah,
It's enough to save him.
it
For
is
fuck's
enough.
sake, I
At least
could
it
use
stops
my
the bleed.
virtue.
You bleed, yeah.
All right. Stop.
I love
Okay.
dice-based games.
Okay, so Stop's got to go over to the goblin. Let me move this to the
And
screen.
maybe if you could move somewhere, that would be great.
And go ahead and make Stop do a perception check as soon as he gets over there.
Okay. Let's see. Wrong sheet. Where is it? Oh, no, wrong sheet. Hang on. There it is. This one. Your perception. 14.
Stop sees another goblin.
Where is it, boy? Okay. So, anyways, he's going to do the bite attack against the goblin that I told him to go after.
All right.
19. Oh, but only 2 damage.
19 does indeed hit,
3
But
damage because of Inspire Courage.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
but the 3 damage is not
Yep.
quite enough.
But he gets a tripping, right?
Yes, he does get a chance to trip. Roll CMB with him.
CMB.
You're almost
14.
guaranteed to make it, I think. You make it, he trips. Yeah, so
Nice.
he is prone.
Nice. That means he can't shoot at anyone.
Oh my god.
I love that wolf.
Stand back up to shoot. So let's see. It is Bellman's turn.
Oh, okay. And then comes out of say, just looking refreshed, like it's that guy that has the clean jersey but also gets the ring at the end of the game. So he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. And look at the group. Like you guys look like shit. And he is going to shoot at this red snake with a contraption on his arm.
Smokey, my bad. I didn't think you were going to get timed out for 6 months.
You might actually need to be closer to your mic, buddy, because I can barely hear you.
I have 2 sets of headphones on. Sorry, that's probably why you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, so a
That's a
6
7.
is not enough. 7 is not enough.
It says
But
back to the shade. So I have a question. How do I find what is in my backpack, like my pouches? So if I know if I have any potions or spells that I can use as paladin.
it'd be easiest just to bring up your
Inventory
your
sheet.
Is it in the inventory right now?
Yeah.
Is
Yes,
that
it
been
is.
updated? Okay.
Well, the inventory I keep on sheets, yes. It's you got 4 potions of Cure Light Wounds in your backpack.
Okay. Well.
Unfortunately, you
can
just
do
used your
that,
only
then.
standard action.
Yeah, but just mental note that whoever's getting F'd in the A, got you.
All right. So next up is Raish.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to move this snake off the map because I need to move there.
Sure.
I'm gonna 5-foot step here.
Standing on
And
top of a dead snake.
if that's what it takes, I'm small enough to fit in the space. Okay, so I can reload with an alchemical cartridge with a move action, but I've already taken a 5-foot step, so can I do that?
5-foot step is a free action.
Unless you take multiple move actions, right? There's something to it.
Yeah, you can't use it to move further than you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, well then I want to take a 5-foot step here. I'm gonna load an alchemical cartridge because that's a move action, and then I'm gonna take a shot.
all right. Make a perception check too.
That's a 19, 20 to hit.
That's a 20.
20. Boom. Got a crit.
That'll be
Nope, that's only
8
12.
damage.
Yeah, you absolutely just blow a hole straight in this guy's head.
Boom! This rings out into everybody's ears standing in
Oh
front
my
of me.
god. Sounds like Baby Shark.
All right. So and when that happens, this guy, let's see. Yeah, this guy bolts 5, 10. So, and he can be gone in a single turn. So, yeah, he is. He sees, you blast a hole through his friend, as well as that that terrible wolf come up and start ripping his buddy apart, and he leaves.
Fucking goblins.
You run the fuck out.
Bam.
Was he the one that was shooting us that we didn't know about?
Yep.
Yes, he was. Delete him. Delete him.
Oh wait, the wolf killed it?
No. Race
He was
just killed him.
prone.
So
I
all
didn't-
that's left.
Whoa, I didn't shoot him, bro. I shot
No,
the
no,
snake.
he shot the snake.
Oh, you shot the snake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, that changes things.
I hope so.
Yeah. He shot the snake, not the goblin.
Sorry, I thought you. Let's see.
Control C your goblin back on there.
There we go.
Yeah, I hit the snake for 8.
Hey, I gotta go AFK real quick.
Yeah, man.
All right, so that guy's not run away yet. Then you hit the snake for 8. Gotcha.
Because it was point blank. I would say fine, let it happen, but it was point blank, and that other guy's too far for that.
Yeah, the other guy would have been too far for that. Well, you know where he is now, though. Minus 8. There we go.
That snake
This
is still
also
not
give
dead. Fuck that snake.
that was the first hit on him, I think. First hit on this snake.
I'm back.
All right. So yeah, that'll. Yeah, now Goblin Green. He's gonna take off and go because the battle's turning south, and he's just gonna dip. And it's Xavier's turn. You got
Okay, so
Goblin Snake is still alive, and Stop is over there chowing down on a prone but living
hang on,
goblin.
Bubby. Okay. So Xavier continues inspiring courage, and he lifts his bow up with point blank shot on, and he shoots at the snake.
You need to 5-foot step before you do that.
Okay, so I will 5-foot step right here,
There you go.
and then sorry, range is new, and then I will shoot at the snake for 20 and 10 points of damage. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a 21 and 9, 10, 11 points of damage. Hang on, Bubby.
Where do you get the extra +1 from?
Point
You get
blank,
Inspired Courage.
inspired courage, and point blank shot.
Okay. Well, yeah. You kill him dead. Yeah. He limply flops on the ground and dies.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm gonna Control Z that because I need to leave one of the bodies there.
I'll go rest. I'll be right back.
And Goblin Blue is going to take his turn. He's going to try and stand up. which will incur an attack of opportunity. From
Okay.
Stop.
Stop. Rip his fucking throat out. Damn.
Ooh, he is not successful. I'm gonna roll a D1 hundo. Lower than 50, he is going to foolishly stay in attack. Above 50, he's gonna flee.
Isn't the goblin prone?
He just stood up.
He stood up. That's why the wolf got the attack of opportunity. Hey, Jeremy, can you put an X on the snake, please, when you get a chance?
Hello.
Alright, so he is going to attack with sword. 4 to hit. He does not hit. It moves on to Liam.
Let's see. So he looks pretty beat up too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's pretty low.
Okay. I'm gonna stand on top of his buddy, and then I'm gonna cast Jolt on the goblin. Ha! Can't fucking fumble that.
You can.
Shut up.
You'd be amazed.
If
So Jolt.
If it involves an attack, then yeah.
Don't do this to me.
All right. So what is Jolt?
It's 1d3. I'm pulling it up now. Just give me a second. I only can have so many pages open.
Yeah, it's fine.
Level 0 cantrip.
Oh, so this is only gonna do like 1d4 damage, 1d3.
1d3 electrical damage with a ranged touch attack.
Saving throw ranged touch. Okay, so you do roll a ranged attack. You should have just a regular ranged attack somewhere on your sheet.
We hadn't put anything in.
It's look above your weapons, above spell resistance. There's a word that says ranged. Click that
Yeah, and you're rolling against touch AC.
for a 5. Wait, that's not even a roll, is it? You just added what he's got on there and put it on the map.
Ranged.
If I click it, it's going to say 6. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, it's
No, he rolled a 5.
No, it rolled a
He rolled-
D20. He rolled a 3 and a 2.
Yeah.
Or 3 and then he has a 2 dex.
So you did miss with that. You didn't fumble it, but you missed. Dehor and Stop.
Just have
Okay.
stuff finish this guy, dude.
So yeah, I'm gonna have Stop. Yell at him, kill him. So then Stop is gonna do his bite first.
19.
Go.
Nice for 3 points of damage, right?
Yeah, because he should have the +1.
Yep. And so that kills
No, he
him.
does not.
He's not within range for the +1, so just 2.
That doesn't kill him.
Okay.
Pretty quick
Then
attack though.
hang on. But then I'm going to move myself up, and then I'm going to use the Fortress Hammer to squish this bastard. Damn it. Oh wait, do I have a +1? Am I still in the range?
You do have a +1. I'm
That'd
trying
be a
to see.
13.
You have a range of 10 feet.
Yep.
Did Stop try to trip him? Because if Stop put him on the ground, then your melee attack will do something else.
Oh yeah, make Stop try to trip him. See if that works.
Oh yeah.
Roll a CMB.
CMB.
I mean, it's almost guaranteed.
16.
Yeah.
So with him on the ground, he's got a -4 to his AC.
Yeah. So you trip him, and with a -4 to his AC, your 13 hits his 12, and you like Super Mario, like when he squashes a Goomba, you just like and smush him into the ground.
Nice.
Nice.
Combat over?
Combat over.
Combat over. Raish falls to a knee. But if you
I'm
look
going to
over,
cast Cure Light Wounds on Raish.
and as you're doing that, he's reloading.
How do
Let's
I
see.
cast Cure Light Wounds out of this?
Is the
Once you
kid
get-
the paladin?
No,
No.
Bellman's the paladin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Belden. All right. So what did Raish get for health?
It's 1d8 plus 1.
Caster level. 3. I'll take it.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is step over to Liam here. And it's like, it's not much, and I'm gonna save the other for later. But here, have some virtue. It should give you a +1 health right now as a temporary. Ta-da! Pat on the back. Good job.
I also have a Cure Wounds potion in my pocket. So that's a thing.
Yeah, Raish has none of that.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to keep at least one healing spell available.
If you guys
So
inspect the bodies.
while we're inspecting the
We're
bodies,
inspecting
Race
our own
hears a
bodies.
voice in his head if he chooses to.
I don't know why I wouldn't.
Okay. And it's just, what is that? Like, he doesn't want to bring it out, so he uses message to tell you.
Oh, okay. So Raish can reply with a message, right? Just like with his thoughts.
Yeah. It's like
Okay.
telepathy.
He's like, I don't know. I found it.
I want it.
He's like, maybe I'll let you hold it later. he puts it behind his back where he keeps it. He kind of smirks at you, then walks over to Talib and thanks, says for healing, Natish.
Yeah, you took the brunt of that. Ow, my face.
Not on purpose. I think I'll stay in the
Nope.
back from now on.
Well, I think we have our whole order here messed up. Glares at Paladin.
Yeah, you lazy bum. I had to do all the cleanup work.
Shut up.
And by the way, I'll look over
Who needs
at
some
Stop and be like,
blood?
"You're such a good boy." Give him big old scruffles.
Comes over.
Now, would Stop want to eat some of the goblin? Yeah, he won't get poisoned or anything if he has a goblin snack, would he?
No. No, goblins aren't poisonous.
Go ahead, Stop. Have a
Neither
snack.
are snakes. But yeah, while he's snacking, and you'll have to remove some of the stuff before he eats it. You
Yes.
find 2 suits of small, tattered leather armor, 2 light wooden shields, small. Everything is small unless it's doesn't need a designation. Short sword, short bows, and a total of 40 arrows.
Okay.
You also find cumulative 35 gold.
I'll
got
use a cantrip detect magic, just cause.
I'm gonna be RB.
You detect no magic.
I'm trying to figure out how to add my actual spells in and have them work like everyone else's is doing.
Oh, so what you could do is on your character sheet, let's see, if you pull up your area where the spells are.
Yeah,
Okay.
my game page is frozen
Go
right
to-
now.
Okay.
Configuration.
Well, not even in there.
Well, you
can
have
do
to
the
add
drag
the
and
spell
drop.
page first.
Oh, he's got to add the spell page.
Oh,
Yeah, and
that
hopefully
helps.
they have all the spells you need to. That was a little bit of a pain.
Yeah.
Is the wolf done eating?
I'll say so.
And does he
Taking
have
a
like
quick
blood?
snack.
Does he have like blood all over his face?
Oh, of course.
Nope.
He's
Awesome.
a messy eater.
So
Nope.
I reach
The
out to
purple
him
flower? No.
and I cast Prestidigitation to clean him.
I'm sure he'll be
Demon Ember.
giving you kisses.
Die Ember can be used to power airship.
By the way, it looks like Cure Light Wounds does
Too long.
1d6 plus caster level, not 1d8. According to this.
Who's got it as 1d8?
That's
It's
just
just
no.
mine.
So okay, so you see where it says okay. If you're looking at it and it says heal in that bracket right there, that's not a filled in bracket. It's filled in down where it says description. It's 1d8 plus 1. It's using a macro to cast it instead of using the information and the effect. Does that make sense? Sorry.
Oh, it's just, it says effect, heal, and then it's like 1d6 plus
Right.
something
Right.
caster
It's,
level.
and then if you look
Okay.
to where it says description,
Okay.
What are we
it
doing?
says when laying your hands upon a living creature, you channel positive energy,
Gonna heal.
cures for 1d8, and then you'll see a macro for it that overrides what you put into that effect area. That's why it's not filled out and it's gray.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. It
I
took me
actually
a
have
while
to
to figure
fill
that
this
one out.
out instead of finding it. That sucks.
No. If you can drag and drop it over, you're good.
Where do I drag it from?
I mean,
I'll show you.
I have
So you go
the shit for you.
Talim.
Who's healing who, man?
All right, so I'm gonna
What am I
delete that
missing?
one that you did.
Do you
All right, and now you go over to the where is it?
Oh, that's why, because I was in level 0.
You go over to the information, the little I button over on the right side of the screen,
Upper right.
upper right side of the screen. Information, and
Uh-huh.
then you can type in whatever spell you're looking for and drag it and drop. So I just dragged and dropped level 1 Cure Light Wounds.
Okay.
Not 0 to level 1.
Xavier looks over at Raish and asks him if he wants to be topped off.
Of course.
Okay, it'll be my last spell for the day.
Why is it
So
not-
he
What?
cures him. You get 2 points.
Yeesh.
Nice. All right. So race that brings you up to what, 4
7,
out of
10.
nice. Nice. All right. So you're partially there.
What about
Um,
Talim? Talim is still 4 out of 7? I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah,
I think-
I'm trying to figure out this stupid spell shit.
I think Talim's at 5 out of 7 because he got something cast on him to give him an HP. 1
No,
HP.
I already put that one on there.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Right now, I'm trying to get rid of the Cure Light Wounds that I put into the level 0 instead of the level 1.
Hey,
Oh,
Um,
you're dealing with
make
character
the
spell
experience
slot sheet.
spreadsheet this week.
At the what now?
If you
Experience spreadsheet.
Yeah, we can you just copy the one you did before, put new names on it, and erase everything.
Josh,
5 seconds.
up under, you see where it says level 0, and then it has your last level 0 spell, and then it has a little lock pad. If you click on the lock pad, you'll see trash cans pop up next to
Yep.
whatever you're trying to delete.
Thank you. That's what I needed.
You're welcome. And I say all this in Elven, just so you know.
Well, thanks, Casey. I don't speak Elf, but I'll take your English.
This guy's just standing in a field, and he's like, if you click on your lock pad. Do we need a perception or notice anything about what these goblins were doing, or if this was just a standard like attack on the side of the road?
Yeah, I was fixing to ask that. Like, is that like local history? Like, is it normal
Yeah, no,
form?
I'll go ahead and give this information to you for free. Raish, you would recognize these goblins based on their appearance as members of the Bramblemouth tribe.
Ray's just gonna kick one of their bodies into like bramble mouth.
Yeah, they have a warren in the same cliffs as y'all's warren. And so y'all would probably occasionally fight over sunken treasure or various things. Y'all probably
So, I've had my run-ins with these guys before.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They look so cute.
They seem to this seems to have been an ambush and robbery. It is a little unusual for goblins to be this bold and come this close to town, let alone to attack.
So besides the horses, do we see any bodies or anything?
I said one body
Okay.
of a human dismembered.
Gotcha.
Do any of you
could
recognize
probably-
him?
Yeah, do we know him? Like, is he a town member?
He would be unrecognizable from the gnawing on his corpse.
Anything on his
Gotcha.
body that we can
I'm glad you think like I do.
find? I'm not looking
No,
for valuables, but a way to identify them.
The goblins have already stripped him of everything. That's where your 35 gold came from.
Gotcha.
The coins have blood on them.
Hold the coins out. Press hesitation on the coins. Now there's no blood on it. I love that spell.
All right. So are y'all going to continue on to Roderick's wreck?
Plan.
All right. Oh shoot! I forgot to. There was one other thing that Cornelius was supposed to give y'all before you left town. Aside from the ring of force shield.
Oh, you didn't even use your ring of force shield, dude. It's totally free to just like activate that bitch.
Yeah.
That was my ring, by the way, in case you didn't know. And I'm really mad that you have it.
It adds 4 to your AC.
You have a ring.
I don't have the Sahedron ring. Wait till you're
Yeah,
asleep.
that,
I'm gonna steal that.
Apparently, I don't either because I thought it was going to be added on the sheet already. But
It's added on your inventory sheet on the sheets. I don't know anything about that other stuff.
egg.
Yeah,
Is it
you
four? I
need
thought
to
it was
have both
two
of those
AC.
open. Huh?
I thought it was 2 to AC, Jeremy.
it might be 2 to AC.
I'm pretty sure it's 2. 4 seems a little high for level 1.
But either way, Roderick also gave you guys a wand of Cure Light Wounds containing 13 charges.
Who's got that in their inventory?
I don't
If you
know.
wanna-
I don't
if you wanna
remember
give
that
it-
one.
If you want to give it to
It
me,
didn't happen
I can
yet.
take it.
Do we want to trust Casey with it? Xavier?
Probably give it to somebody who doesn't have the.
Yeah, give it to
ability
Belvin. He just stands in the shade while we're in the middle of combat.
But he can do it on his own. Let's give it to Dahor. He's the only one who can't do it on his own.
No, I
that's-
can do Cure Light Wounds.
Yeah, and
I only have 2 spell slots.
wands
though,
aren't
so-
really used in, like, the Cure Light wand's not really used in combat.
I don't know, man. We used it a lot in combat in the other game. I'm gonna
Did
stick
we?
it
I
on.
think
I thought that was
I think
outside of combat.
wise, it'd probably be best for Dahor to have it because Xavier already has one, and if Dahor has one as well, then y'all are covered by 2 characters having the
Xavier has one because it's not on his inventory sheet.
Xavier doesn't have one.
Oh, I thought that someone does.
And if Xavier's out of spells, it'd make more sense.
Oh
to
no, Xavier doesn't.
cast that.
No, I
Xavier
was
does not have
saying just because me and Xavier can cast Cure Light Wounds. That's all.
Not
Okay.
forever.
That's
I'm gonna
true.
stick it on Xavier, and then you guys can sort that out later. Times
Yeah.
13 charges.
And the only reason I say me too with metagaming is Dahor is going to be up front fighting.
Mhm.
I'm really just going to shoot and sing. So
Yep.
he gives me the
Well-
chance to do it.
As long as Dahor remembers that you have it in case all of us fall down except for him.
Well, okay, so what my guy is set up to do is right now I can't really do a lot because I only have 2 slots basically. So I've been trying to at least keep one for the healing, and then I have another one that can get me another minion to help us. So that's kind of like my trump card to pull out.
Your strength is in that weapon you're carrying around that trips people.
Yeah.
Basically that. So I'll be front
mean
line,
stop?
and then when I need it, I can kind of go pop, have this, and then also my virtue can give someone 1 hit point, so it'll bring them back up from being down, and that's about it. So I'm beat him up with a somewhat support.
That seems
I'm going to stick it on the one who right now seems to be
Yeah.
the healer of the party. So we'll go with that.
good.
Yeah.
So
At least not the squishy
on
one.
top of it, he tells you when he gave you the wand, I can't believe I missed like this whole chunk of stuff. But he told you when he gave you the wand that not only can this use to heal the party, but that if Roderick is indeed haunting his home like he believes, it can be used to hurt the spirit.
Oh.
Yes.
How many charges, Jeremy?
13.
13.
And 6 vials of holy water.
Who wants the holy water? Who's good at throwing stuff?
That would probably be me or you.
Clearly.
We have the highest dex. I'd probably bet on that one.
Yeah, I do have a high dex. I'll take the holy water. Holy
Okay.
water.
Do you want me to top you and to lean
know what?
off with the
I'm
cure
gonna
light?
I'm gonna take 3 holies. I'm gonna put 3 holy waters on you.
Okay. So I'm getting 3 holy waters.
Got them on there.
I seem prone to fall down, so just wait till I fall down to hit me with a stick.
I'm okay at 7 out of 10 for now. I'll be all right.
Okay. Salim, do you want to be knocked up? To fool?
I was just saying that wait till I fall down again, because apparently I'm going to be doing that a lot.
Just stay out of range.
Gotcha. So let's move on.
I can't stay out of range of myself.
All right, we're moving on.
All right. So go ahead and place yourselves on the map here along this bottom line in front of the porch.
And as we're walking, I look at Dahor and I'm like, I guess I did learn something from you after all.
I'm glad you learned something. No, I'll just pat him on the
That's not
back.
me. Because he won the archery contest, right?
He did. Okay. So approaching the house, it is immediately apparent that Roderick's wreck is indeed a wreck. The house slumps visibly toward the water, one corner edging dangerously into the river. Boards in the house's walls have warped and popped free from their nails, peeling back like bark from an old tree. The front door hangs slightly ajar, and the sound of buzzing insects, creaking tree branches, and the river flowing by hang in the moist air. All manner of bugs can be seen flitting about and crawling through the tall grass. All right.
I would like to roll knowledge nature on every single bug.
Okay.
They are not humans.
I'm just playing, Jeremy. I'm sorry.
All right. So as you guys approach, you can roll your knowledge nature, because a couple of buggies do stand out to you.
Okay. That is a 5. What the hell? This is the whole purpose I built this character for? Okay.
Object tokens. I gotta move this guy. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, as you walk up, 2 large bugs with ravenously plunging and probing proboscises leap from under the porch.
God damn it.
And we will roll for initiative. Your knowledge of 5.
Yeah, that's mad. And my initiative now. What the hell?
These are sturges.
Well, I'd be placed much further back if we had more map room to work with here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was fixing to say. Like, I wouldn't be where I'm at.
Standing in the water.
Yeah. I can sympathize with that 100%. But unfortunately, there is no more map.
Somebody took me off the screen.
I moved you to the other side of the porch, so you're not standing in the water.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, okay.
I put Bellman over there under the tree because I knew he'd want to be there.
Fuck me.
All right. Oh god.
I got a
these are,
6.
these are what these things look like.
So yeah, tell me what my nature 21 does. Oh yay.
All right. Sturges are vicious, blood-drinking swamp pests that prey on wild animals, livestock, and unwary travelers. While
Dirty
weak
ass mosquitoes.
individually, swarms
Yeah, but
of the creatures are capable of draining a man dry in minutes, leaving only a desiccated husk in their wake. Closer to
Well, with
mammals
my
than
luck, it may
insects.
only take seconds.
Yeah, closer to mammals than
sold
insects,
a bunch of that
sturges
stuff.
carry their body through the air on 4 fleshy wings, searching out warm-blooded prey. They are fond of hiding near watering holes and waiting for travelers to drop their guard, and then swooping out to attack and drink their fill by thrusting their
Teleport or
long feeding
portal?
tubes into unprotected veins. After feeding, they flap heavily off into the mud and reeds to lay their eggs and rest until hunger drives them to hunt again. But generally 1 foot long with a wingspan twice that, and they weigh just under a pound. The
Now,
coloration is rust or reddish brown.
Did you say these were swarms? I'm sorry.
No, I think these are
Okay.
just
Okay, let's do this thing.
okay. Yeah, no, they are swarms and
Oh, hell.
tiny magical beasts. It
Fudge
is a swarm.
cakes.
Tiny. They're gonna have a massive AC,
Great.
but I don't think they take AOs as swarms.
They don't.
All right, so let's go back to initiative. Delete, 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 delete. One guy's got a 22.
I did. There's one more left in there.
This one's got a 13. All right, so what has Xavier got?
Xavier got a 9.
9. Okay, Halim,
8.
8.
8. Ooh, this isn't good, guys.
No
Dahor, stop.
I only had a 6.
Holy Jesus Christ, this is shaping up badly. Bellman,
There you go.
11.
TPK. TPK.
There it is.
11.
11.
All right, Raish,
15.
savior of the party. Come on, 15. All right, 15. All right, 30. We're definitely not gonna be able to finish this fight tonight. But
That's what you think.
So-
We're all just gonna die and end in one go.
who's this? With the 7 hit points right here in front of me.
You could just run inside the building and close the doors.
That's what I was fixing to suggest, just to run inside.
All right, I am going to roll a D3 for Dahor, Stop, and Raish. That order actually is going to be a D6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. All right. So he flies through and comes over and attacks Dahor. Let's see. That'll open. Does a 25 hit your touch AC?
My touch. Let's see. Do I have the right one up?
Did you say 25?
Yeah, I only have 13.
Okay. Yeah. With a single bite, this, several sturges latch their barbed legs into you, anchoring themselves in place.
Jesus.
The attached sturge is effectively grappling the prey. So they are grappling, you are not grappled. So that is a distinction. Let's see. And at the end of its turn, it drains you of blood. So let's see. the end of its turn, if it is attached to a foe, it inflicts 1 Constitution damage. So you take a con damage of 1.
Ooh, con damage sucks, dude.
All
So-
right. So I have a -1 to con, huh?
Yes.
Oh God.
And you will have to roll a CMB check or escape artist to get them off of you.
Or I can just kill it.
Yeah, or you can just kill them.
Just stop, drop, and roll.
Next in the initiative is Raish.
Bracier's gonna bolt up here and kick this door open.
All right. So 2 move actions.
Yep.
Um,
What do I see when I kick the door open?
Pooh. You're gonna make me do that now, aren't you?
Yeah.
If there's danger, yes.
Stranger danger.
I'm opening the door for everybody else.
And then a ghost pops out.
All right.
Quiet you.
So
Get inside.
you run across the
supposed to
porch. The
inspire
moss-covered
us,
planks
not
that make
him.
up the front porch, are soft and give with your feet. I need you to make a reflex save.
Let's do this. 24.
24.
Nice.
You feel the boards creak under your feet, but your diminutive size and your swift speed carry you across them uninjured.
Do I feel like they would give away? Can I warn the others?
Yes, you can warn the others that it is a precarious situation. It is dangerous.
Be careful of the floor, but get inside.
And you kick the door open to the main hall. A dank smell pervades this 5-foot wide hallway. A set of stairs rises to the next floor, and a hallway runs sharply to the north past the staircase. All right, and we move on in the initiative order to Sturge, number 2, who is going to roll a d6 and either do Bellman, Xavier, or is this?
That's the lame. We
Yeah,
know
that's
we
Tulane.
can roll.
He's already grappled by one.
Dahor is.
Bellman.
They went
So-
for the big ones.
Good.
So it flies over here and is going to make an attack.
Leave him.
A 7. Okay, does an 18 hit your touch AC? It's flat-footed touch AC, but yeah, it's touch AC.
I think that hits everybody, man.
Yeah, that hits
Yeah.
everybody's touch AC. It is you have some of them attached to you. They begin to drain your blood. You're gonna take 1 point of Constitution damage. All right, next up is Bellman. It is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go inside.
You bringing these guys inside with you?
Yeah, you need to try to shake those off, dude.
Don't bring those in the house.
Race points his gun at you when you come up the steps.
No.
Leave the savings on the front porch.
What do you do to shake him off? CMB?
Yeah, you can do a escape artist or a CMB check. You can also try to attack them because you are not grappled, so you can
Oh my
attack
God.
the swarm.
Oh my God.
I need to see that my screen's frozen.
5.
Okay,
It's a
so,
5.
that is not a successful breaking the grapple.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think you still have a standard action or move action.
I'm just gonna take out my flask.
Getting eaten by mosquitoes.
Get
He's gonna
drunk
sit there and like
mosquitoes.
light it on fire with alcohol.
Xavier.
Xavier's going to. Now, I don't know how this would affect them, but I'm going to cast Flare on the ones that are attached to the whore. So you will need to give me a will save.
I don't know how that will work.
Yeah, I don't know either. What I'm trying to do is distract. Like if distract them says creates a ball of light, causes the light to burst in front of a single creature. This creature is dazzled for 1 minute unless it makes a successful save. Fortitude save. I thought it was a will save. I'm sorry. Fortitude
Okay,
save.
Fortitude save is better, dude, because I just nat 20 that will save.
Okay.
I don't know that you can use that on
apologize.
them.
Yeah, I don't know either.
A swarm is immune to any spell or effect that targets a specific number of creatures, including single target spells.
Okay. Cool.
With the
Yeah.
exception of mind effects.
Okay, cool. Well, never mind then. I'm
Sounds-
just gonna run to the house. Peace.
All right,
And
so
then
you run to the house. Roll me a
I'm going in the
reflex
door.
save as you move across the porch.
You said reflex.
Yes, sir.
Cool. 17.
17 is good. Yeah, again, light little kid bounds across the boards like it's nothing. Talim.
So, hang on, wait. So since I took away the didn't cast flare, can I shoot an arrow at Bellman?
This is gonna go so well.
I'm just playing, man. I'm not gonna do that.
Jeremy's like, you could wait, what? You could shoot an arrow at the swarm, but I don't know if you'd be able to hit it.
Well, that's like the swarm's engulfing him, right? Like, and I don't know if I would hit it either because it would be like you have 1,000 things on you and then an arrow just going through it.
Yeah, but you can attack a swarm. Like, it's still possible.
Okay, I mean, Jeremy, can I attack it?
You can attack the swarm.
Cool. I'm gonna see if I'm 30 feet.
Oh yeah.
I am. I'm going to put point blank on, and I am going to shoot at Bellman with my bow. I'm going to scream.
At the mosquitoes. He shoots at the mosquitoes.
Actually, I'm
He
going to
just
shoot
may
it to
accidentally
Whore.
hit.
I'm going to shoot it to Whore because I know him. And I'm going to say, "Don't move," and that's a 7.
That's a miss.
Ooh.
That is a miss.
Yeah, that is a wide miss.
Jeremy, is there a way that you can assist people in getting these off?
I don't know.
Okay, carry on.
Probably.
Everybody still there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it got
Oh,
really
man.
quiet.
Oh man.
Would.
Hold on. Due to the stagnant swamps in which they live,
Jump in the water.
Oh, that's smart.
It might not help.
Actually, it's
Okay.
pretty smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would that help?
no, it's just all right. Dahor. First part of your turn, and I'm gonna go back and Bellman. You're gonna do this in a minute. I need you to roll a D100.
Oh hell.
No shit.
Oh no.
Yeah. You want this to be higher than a 10.
Oh, you have a
Okay.
really good chance.
All right. Here we go. 1D100.
Oh no.
No,
Wait,
no, he didn't
no.
do it right. He
It
didn't do
didn't
right.
roll right. Okay. Sorry. There you go. Anticlimactic. Oh shit.
My heart
If
stopped
anyone
for a
will roll less than a 10, it's Sansa.
Yes, it's me.
second.
It's gonna be me.
27.
27. All right, you
I
are
don't even have the mosquitoes.
okay at the moment.
Dude.
Bellman, you go ahead and make a D100 roll, please.
Or
All
you
right,
won't.
you are also good.
Y'all, seriously, y'all need to jump in the water. That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, like
Yeah, would that do anything?
that Xavier yells that jump in the water. And of course, you're probably not going to listen to him because it's 15-year-old kid.
They live in stagnant swamps.
Is that a
Below the
stagnant
water?
swamp?
Do they live under the water?
Like if they jump in the water, and like I assume these things would let go because they don't want to drown.
Oh no,
Once-
yeah, that is a fair point. That is a fair point. So yeah, they would let go. They would let go of you if you jump in the water.
I'm half tempted to try and bludgeon and kill them to death or jump in the water.
There's too many of them to kill.
I
Just
gonna
jump in the
point out,
water.
you could take a standard and a movement action. You're pretty close to the water.
Yeah.
CMB to get them off, and then either run north or run east.
Run onto the porch and do a swan dive into the water.
Water's like 2 foot deep. Splat.
That's a good point. You should probably percept how deep the water is.
It's just me rolling around in the mud. Get them off me.
Mud would help too, actually,
Oh
because
man.
they wouldn't detect your body heat.
Well, not only that, like they're gonna get splashed and stuff, so they would probably let go, back away.
All right. So what are we doing?
I don't even know whose turn it is anymore.
Oh, it's the horse.
Okay. So in that case, do I need to perceive to see how deep the water is?
Yeah, we'll say it's a good, easy 5-6 feet deep.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's not Dahor's, it's my turn.
Did you? Oh, okay, yeah, it is Talim's turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
you didn't let
Xavier
me
went,
do
now it's
anything.
Talim's turn. I'm sorry.
Okay. Fuck. What the hell am I gonna do?
Run to
I'm
the-
gonna
Run into
fall
the
through the
building.
porch. I guarantee I'm gonna fall through that fucking porch.
That's okay because they're all not paying attention to you.
Unless there's more of them. Where's my reflex?
Oh wait, these are swarms. They can share your space. Zoom. That's where they're actually at.
The 12 reflex get him across the porch safely.
12 reflex. Oh, yes, it does. Just barely.
All right, who's next?
The whore.
All right, now it's the horde. Sorry.
Okay. So if I jump into the water, it will knock them off. Then the question is, do I have enough to get back up to the porch?
I don't know.
Or
If you can go underwater for a turn.
Yeah.
So I would say you CMB to get them off, and if they get off, then run to the house, and if they don't, run to the water.
Right.
okay.
Because that'd
Because
be
they might
standard
not
in your
follow
move.
you. Yeah, they
'Cause
probably won't follow you into the water.
Yeah. Because otherwise, I'm thinking I'll probably use stop to try and help kill them right now.
You could have him attack on his turn, and then take yours.
Or
I-
you and Bellman can like super bear hug smash each other and crush them between each other in the water. Just
Just drag them under and drown them. How about this? Because I don't know how much health they have and how whatever. The first I'm gonna have stop, try and attack them. Maybe I get lucky and it kills them.
Maybe.
On 20. Everybody has bottle caps. Let's point that out.
That is true.
Yeah, but I want to save it for a boss fight. All right, so here we go.
let's save it for when I
Fight.
kill myself again.
And these things, they have a high AC, higher than 14.
Okay.
But they don't have a lot of hit points. So granted, when you only do half damage, you don't have to do a lot of damage then.
Yeah.
You just have to hit
And
them.
they will leave you alone once they've drank their fill. So.
Yeah, in my dead, dry corpse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. We can wand you back up.
All right, so I'm just gonna tell stop to head inside because that failed. Oh, I can't move stop.
I needed to make a
I'm gonna put a
reflex
wiper.
save.
Yep. Where is reflex? Reflex. No, that's the wrong guy. Wrong one. Stop.
See, you had to have a pet.
Okay.
Now you're switching back and forth between all these sheets.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that is not successful this time.
How much does
Um,
stop weigh?
Too much.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say too much for you to like use your disc, but you couldn't use it as like a reaction in this case.
I'm just wondering for future
as-
reference.
As he starts to run across, one of the rotten boards gives way underneath him. He tries to jump to save his footing, but he just can't. As he drops through the 2-foot high porch onto the ground beneath and painfully twists his ankle. He takes 1d6 point of non-lethal damage, so 1 point of non-lethal damage. Let's see. His speed is reduced by 5 feet for the next hour, or until he receives magic.
So does he stay in the hole he fell in, or does he make it across?
He jumps back out. You know, he hits the ground and then pulls himself back out and lets keep moving.
Okay.
Okay, so that was stops. I guess what I'm going to do with my remaining movement is to jump off into the water.
All right.
Take a deep breath before I go down.
Yeah, they move out there with you part of the way, and then as you go underwater, they do in fact detach and stop here. And it is now their turn, and with their victim underwater.
Door.
Ah, you bastards.
See, well, he's already being attacked, and there's only one person here. So they will fly to the nearest target and attempt a 17 against your touch AC.
Yeah, it is.
So they latch onto your skin and they shove their needle-like noses deep down into your fur and extract 1 point of Constitution damage.
Fair.
Yeah. It is your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
I'm going to close this door with a move action and run around the corner and jump in the water.
Okay.
Raish, be ready to find my disc. I'm going to bring you back in.
They again detach.
I was going to say, so how long can I hold my breath?
You can hold it for like 6 rounds or something. It's ridiculous.
Okay, I'm wondering if I could, since I have a 10-foot reach, if whether or not I can try and whack him from underwater. Poke at him.
All right.
Jerry wasn't planning for us to jump in the water, you can tell.
No, it wasn't, but there's consequences.
Consequences for not doing what you want us to do?
No consequences for
What?
making noise. So I gotta expand this map out a little bit now.
You're the one
And
who
next
brought
is the
box.
crocodiles.
Here comes the ghost.
Well, let's see. I'm going to D4 1 2 is Raish, 3 4 is Dohor.
Hell.
Raish.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
So you jump into the water, and you feel something snatch at your foot. With that'd be 15 against your flat-footed AC.
Why is it my... Okay, that's exactly 15.
15. Okay. You feel something sharp pinch your ankle and deal 3 points of damage.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
crabs.
Okay,
Crabby.
I'm down to 4. Oh,
How many
hell.
level 1s is this campaign supposed to be?
I'll start rolling up into the character tomorrow.
I think we all will.
If you look down into the somewhat murky water, this is what you see holding on to your ankle.
Oh, fuck this thing.
I think we're fighting the Sturgis.
It's holding on to my ankle? Like it just bit me, or it's grappling me?
Actually, let me check that. Let me see if
Oh
he
my
needs
God.
to grapple.
I'll be dead if it grapples me.
It's the revenge of the crawdad.
Okay, so he does have a chance to grab. So let's see. EMB. That's a 19.
Well, yeah, that grabs.
It's your CB.
How much health do you have now?
Oh, I'm down to 4, and he's holding me underwater, so
He's not
There's
holding you underwater. You're not underwater.
I'm grappled.
Yeah. Trying to figure out.
The
It
bugs only
says
drain the
here-
constitution, man. We need to get of the water.
It says here that he's got poison, but I can't find what. So I'll figure that out and we'll move on.
Good.
Reef Claw. Sturge number 2. He is going to continue his action of sucking the blood from Bellman and take 1 more point of Constitution damage. And it moves on to Bellman's turn.
Okay. Definitely not gonna get in the water.
Yeah, stay out of the water.
I'm gonna take my,
This is a bad idea.
Or ow! What the hell got me?
my bow.
Okay,
or
make a
my-
fortitude save, Devin,
All right.
while he's taking his turn. You're good. All right. Bellman is. Yeah. What are we gonna do?
What's
Looks
a
like you
bow?
fired 2 arrow shooter.
A 10 is not.
It's a book, not a
So-
necklace.
You should have dealt with the gang members first.
Xavier.
Race closed the doors, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Got to keep the bugs off you.
Okay, let me read something real quick.
Are you trying to hero kick the door open?
No. Okay. So I am going to. So okay. Before I try it, Jeremy, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it into the thing, and that's what I want to do. I want to use Fascinate on one of the Sturges.
Or
On
more.
this-
It says or more.
Yeah. Each creature fascinated must be within 90
It won't
feet.
work. They can't be affected by mind altering spells.
Shit, you're right. Okay. Um.
You might could use it on the giant crawdad.
Hold on. Let me reread this. The swarm is immune to any spell or effect that targets a specific number of creatures, with the exception of mind-affecting effects, charms, compulsions, moral effects, patterns, and phantasms. The swarm has an intelligence score and a hive mind.
Okay, so yeah, yeah, I imagine Fascinate would work then.
Okay. I was also reading Distraction. Hang on.
All right, but he gets to make a
Okay.
will save.
Each creature in range will save DC 10 plus half the bard's level. So yes. So I
DC 11.
so I open the door just to where I can see. Damn,
Plus your charisma
shit.
modifier.
Yeah.
It's not even
Which-
close.
Well, a race closed it. So I guess I will move here. And will you say that I can see him?
Yeah.
Okay. I will start Bardic Performance and Fascinate. So give me a will save.
All right, I rolled a 12. So
I-
what is your
I-
charisma modifier?
I don't think that's going to beat it. Hang on. I think my charisma is a +2. So that's 10, 11. Yeah, you felt it. Charisma modifier
Failed
is
it
a
by
2.
1. Good. No,
So,
that's good. I was worried.
so I have now. I don't know if I can distract both of them. That's what I was trying to quickly read. Nearby components of dangerous ability working for every 3
Any
levels.
creature within 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they
That is
they are both just well, I don't know if Bellman's will work because it
They
says
are
like
feeding.
yeah. Distraction of
say that
nearby
they,
combat of or other dangers prevent the ability from working.
Okay, so I would say that you've successfully distracted the one that's not occupied.
Right, and I can only distract one because it says for every 3 levels a bard has attained beyond first level, he gets 1 additional creature with this ability. So,
Okay.
so I will distract that one, and as I have
Okay.
them distracted, I will scream, "Get out! Come on, hurry! I have them. They're focused on me."
All right. Let's see what we've got here.
Who's next?
That's not. All right. Xavier Talim.
Do, 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 do. I'm going to cast.
Wait, no, you can't. You can't cast anything that will affect in that area because you're going to cause them to feel like they're being attacked and cause combat.
I can't even attack something that's not even them.
That's going to be a GM's call.
I'll
Because
say
it
you can
says-
attack something that's not them.
Yeah,
I was gonna
it wouldn't make sense to have that spell at all if you couldn't. just
Well,
attack
the
something.
reason it's in the text, it says the distraction of a nearby combat or other dangers prevent the ability from working.
Nearby combat.
So if I cast Jolt on something that's under the water, would they be able to tell?
It depends on their intelligence, I would think.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying it would be Jeremy's call. I mean,
No, they I would say they would be able to tell.
okay.
Then I'll
They've
just
only got an
do.
intelligence of 1.
I'm just going to do what I was actually going to plan, and I'm casting floating disc, and I'm
Oh.
putting it.
Sorry.
Up.
So if he does that, they don't come unfascinated. They just get another will save.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to cast floating disc, and I'm going to put it where I saw Raish go into the water.
Okay.
Not over the water, but like right next to it. If I put it over the water, it's going to dissipate.
Yeah.
So it's going to be there, and
Right at the shore.
yeah, basically it's like once he's on it, I'm just going to pull it into the room.
All right. Dahor.
Okay, so
Run
nothing's
out.
If I 5-foot step and leave, those bugs won't bother me, right? And the other thing won't attack me because I'm 5-foot stepping away first.
Well, the other thing is attached onto Raish, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I mean, you have free roam to that door.
Yeah, you can go.
If
Yeah.
5-foot step, you can't like run after that. So you'd have to like 5-foot step and attack or whatever. 5-foot
can't
step and action.
He could hit that thing where he's standing, couldn't he?
He could.
Yeah.
Hard.
Well, see, the problem is if I attack it to try and save Raish, those things then nearby combat.
Just run.
Just run?
Okay, so if
hold
you
your turn.
if you
Let me try to
if
get out
you-
first.
if you attack it, they get another will save.
Okay. How about this? I will hold my action in that if Raish can't escape from the thing, I'm gonna just fucking bludgeon in the head.
Okay.
So you have a ready
Um,
action to attack if I fail to break the grapple.
Yes.
Or no, hold your turn because that way you can actually take a full blown turn when I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
escape.
Hold my turn then. Hold my turn.
Okay.
Instead of a ready action, which limits you.
Yeah. Hold my turn.
Sorry, I don't know how to delete that yellow line.
It's a grappling deck.
This is the line. Don't cross it.
All right. Okay, so it moves to Fascinated Sturge's turn, and it stands there, fascinated. Raish.
Okay, I'm throwing a bottle cap on this, and I'm going to try to break this grapple. What do I do?
You can roll an escape artist or a CMB check.
My escape artist is a +4. My CMB is a -1. So I'm gonna escape artist with a +8 on this.
Okay.
Okay, so here's your escape artist.
Don't roll in that one. All right.
13
You
+ 8, so I break.
Yes.
Then I'm going to grab this disc that's above myself and pull myself on it.
All right.
And that's when I use my ready plan to pull him in to the space next to me.
All right. So you
And that should
Well,
trigger the horse turn.
Talim, you actually moved and cast a spell, so you can pull him on your next turn.
Okay.
Fine, I'll use my bottle cap to bring him in.
Doesn't work that way.
It doesn't.
I think it takes 2 bottle caps to get an extra turn.
It's okay. I'm out of the water,
I don't-
so that's a start.
Correct. All right.
And you're
could've-
on the disc.
I could have just ran in, couldn't I?
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I could break it and then 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'd get here by running away.
Did you jump up the porch, or did you go up the stairs?
I would go up the porch. I can't run that far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need
Dex check.
acrobatics.
Hey, I gotta go AFK.
Okay, acrobatics 27. I make it on the porch.
Yes. Well, I mean, what if you had
I
got a
know.
natural 1 and you were stuck on the ground with your reef claw? Would have made a
Well,
difference.
I jumped over the disc and ran in there, so you could use that disc for something else when the chance comes.
There's nobody
all
else
right.
outside that weighs that much.
I'm a
Or
heavy
he did
fuck.
break free. Do you want to take your turn?
Okay, so I will take my turn, and since the buggos are blank stared, right?
Mhm.
And the other thing's not attacking me, so I could 5-foot step away from it to basically disengage from it, right, with no attack of opportunity, right?
Right. But
And then-
you can't use a 5-foot step to get extra movement.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So your movement stops there.
Okay, so basically I have to do some
Can't
kind of
he-
acrobatics check to get away from it from an attack of opportunity.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I guess
But
I'm
if you roll acrobatics, you can only move half speed.
Now, I did have a thing in my sheet. What was it? It's something about giving me better acrobatics checks. Where is it?
Can he? Are you trying to avoid your attack from the crab thingy?
Yeah, because I can't attack the crab thingy because then it'll give those other things a chance to wake up.
I don't know if y'all have already talked about it, but can he withdraw Jeremy, where they would ignore the first attack of opportunity
Yeah.
and withdraw into the house?
Yeah, I guess you can full withdraw.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what I was thinking. I was just looking that up.
That'll work. It'll be
Okay.
like a double movement or something like that.
Okay,
So,
full withdraw me back towards the house then.
all right.
Bowman, I got nothing
So-
for you, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Bellman, they're going to tick off one more turn, one more con damage.
Damn it.
You're now down by 3 con. It is your turn. Oh nope. Oh,
Okay. He's going to try to shoot at the thing again.
Hang on, before you shoot, what's your CMB?
CMB is 3.
What's your escape artist, if you have it?
I probably don't have it. 2.
I mean, you could try your CMB and throw your bottle cap on it, which will give you a +8. Because if you can break loose of them, you can run into the house.
Yeah, and then they'll move on to someone else. At least you won't be losing con anymore.
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Because right now you are
Wait,
losing hit points.
It's up to you,
are
though,
moving
dude.
a +1 to a -1.
25.
Well, would the 17 break, Jeremy? Well, you have to say you use the bottle cap. Never mind.
But yeah, you successfully break through.
Okay.
So, All right, make me a reflex check as you go across the porch. Oh, and Dahor, you need to make a reflex check as well.
Oh yeah.
It'd probably been fine if we just outright attacked these bugs over and over, huh?
15.
Would have. All right. So you are successful. You managed to get through the deck and up into the house. All right, I will roll Bellman. Nope, that's Raish. Where's Bellman? There's Bellman. Reflex. Perfect 20. Yes. All right. So you nailed that one. All right. So as you guys fall backwards into the house and slam the door shut, panting heavily at your near-death experience, you currently have Bellman Wolkman, who is down by 3 con points, which again, that takes him from being a +1 on his HP per level to a -1. So I think that makes your max hit points 10 and your current hit points 3. Dahor, you took 2, right?
No, as far as I knew, I only took the 1 because I had it and then jumped in the water, right?
Okay. So you only took 1. So yeah, that probably does move your con modifier still. Let's see. Your con is normally a 13, so it actually didn't hurt you. So, all right. Those heal 1 point per day, of full rest. So once y'all go to sleep tonight, you'll wake up and 1 point of your ability damage will be healed. But yeah, for now, y'all slam the door shut, panting and breathing heavily, having barely escaped certain death at even the simplest of creatures that could be awaiting you in this house. What could Roderick's Wreck have in store for our unlucky party of 5 next week?